too. She says, and you have all the windows down back there. She let them smoke.
Wow.
We never had a problem on that bus. She was the coolest bus driver.
Ours always tried going
Question
down
is,
to
what were
dirt
they
roads
smoking?
In the wintertime.
Just dope.
Oh,
Just
dope.
nothing big,
I
nothing.
think it ain't that muddy.
Just cigarettes.
You know, and he'd slide off the side. And that was back when, you know, you could get off the bus. All right, everybody push.
Yeah,
Well, the
Oh,
girl would push and we'd pull.
right.
Bus was stuck. We'd have to wait for somebody else to come out.
Yeah, no, I can't,
Now
I
you
can't do
can't
it.
even get them off the bus, you know what I mean? Unless
Oh, yeah.
there's another bus there.
It's gotta be an emergency to take them
Yeah,
off.
things have changed.
Scariest thing was, this was back in the day where we still were running two radios from the school to the buses, so you could hear what the buses were doing or whatever. And all of a sudden, we heard one of the bus drivers come on, and her voice was like 50 octaves higher. And she started yelling, "The bus is on fire," and she gave the address. Well, it was just down the road from Shellsburg Elementary, where I was principal at the time. Jumped in the car and went down there, and kids were scattered. I mean, not scattered, but
No,
I mean,
yeah.
they were off the bus by then, but that bus burned up.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Ooh,
that was an engine fire, and it, yeah.
ooh.
But you know, those bus evacuations work, because those middle school and those high school kids got those kids off the bus, the little ones, and they had them corralled up the road in the ditch. And there was like 3 or 4 of us that went out there, and we just started putting them in cars. And we kept them in cars because another bus was coming, so, but it was winter time, so
No,
that was scary.
do they practice, you think, anymore? Or
Oh,
do
yeah.
they-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. It's quite
Couple
long.
times a year, they
Hey,
Derek.
have
Hey,
bus
guys.
evacuation drills.
Yeah.
Good sleep
Quite long,
last
they
week?
have to.
What's that?
You did good sleep?
Depends on the day. Last night was pretty good. Hopefully we figured out a routine for her, but that might have lasted last night.
It's in one
So
day
what
at
you
a
don't
time.
realize is she's figuring out a routine for you.
Oh, no kidding.
Where's that big guy? I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah,
Only nice thing I can say is I'm sure glad it's you.
yeah, right.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yes, absolutely.
It is. Like my parents were like, remember all those times that you were a little, like it's coming back. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets better as they get older too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wait for teenagers. Yeah, that's always fun.
How's everybody doing
Hey,
today?
good morning.
Oh, she's gonna be exactly like my wife, and they're gonna be.
Holy cow, man.
Because she's gonna
2
have
minutes to
little
spare.
alien in there.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Oh, it's already.
You might as well buy a black and
I
white
just have a
stripe.
feeling.
Yeah.
That's it.
That one was, I
Yeah, I-
You might as well buy a
I
black
kinda
and white
did
striped shirt
for
and
a
whistle
little
right
bit.
now, because
Yeah.
that's,
But nothing's
he's gonna have that going now.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, met one of the Blackhawk County Supervisors at ISAC the other day. What was that fellow's name, Bruce?
Oh, I've got his card.
Nice guy. Thank you.
Yeah, you had on a Harley shirt.
Yeah,
Wait till she comes home with a tattoo.
you bet. What are your,
what's the-
I
I know it.
It depends on what the tattoo is. 'Cause-
Well, you won't know about it for a while, and then all of a sudden it'll
Beautiful
slip,
morning
and she'll be
ride.
comfortable with it.
Wow,
got the
that's
hair
exactly
dried.
what happened to us. We have 3 kids. We have 2 older boys and a girl. She went off to college and she got a little tattoo put on her ankle and came home with it.
I'm on
The
the
boys
list
had
at
not
9:05.
yet.
Thank
Wait,
you.
I was like, what?
Yeah, all of a sudden, all hell broke loose.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
I always like to give out treats wherever I go.
Well,
I
had
grew-
his card.
What'd you do wrong?
I know I grew up in
Giving
a
out
household
treats, you
where
did something wrong.
did not-
I've done stuff wrong all my
do not
life.
see the purposes of them.
It just doesn't
Yeah.
seem to slow me down any.
And all
Well,
of us have one.
welcome
I only
to the
have
club.
one, but it's like,
Welcome to the club.
it's nothing like, I just do it to have art on me.
Thank you, sir.
But like my brother or
I'm still
sister,
using your other one.
they are just,
Really?
yeah, well, not so bad.
Hi.
the outfit was.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you. Here, how are you?
Look, and I brought exactly the right amount too.
What are you giving away there?
Oh, these are called party favors.
Party favors.
Back in the old days, that's what they
Party
used to call
favors?
party favor.
Okay.
Learned it from my mom.
Oh,
That's not the
Jesus,
party favor I
thank you. Oh my gosh,
Nor am I used to getting.
that's funny.
I was gonna get at it.
Good.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
get a motion to approve the agenda this morning.
I will make a motion to approve the agenda.
I will second.
Call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Team and I.
Bull's eye.
Okay, let's, I guess we can do the claims real quick. I did not see anything wrong.
I have a bill, question on one bill, which I'll go to the auditor's office at some point today and investigate it a little, but other than that, I would approve the claims. Bruce didn't find
Bruce, do you
anything.
have any questions?
I just, the sheriff utilities one, is that for 8,600?
That's electricity,
That's electricity?
and I wanna touch on that here a little bit later during the meeting.
Okay, that's that one, the rest of them are all,
Yep, yep,
that and the IT's to the group,
yep.
that's the way it is. No, I don't have any questions on
Okay, you want
that.
a
I'll
second?
second, yes.
Okay, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Team and I.
Bull's eye.
And then let's hit, how about the minutes? Let's jump back on them. I didn't see anything wrong with that either.
No, read through them, I printed them and left them at home, but, I didn't have any questions on the minutes. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, call for a vote on the minutes.
Tippit, aye.
Team and I.
Bull's eye.
And the last but not least, the ARPA.
I would move to approve the ARPA claim. It was a check for $100,000 to Raycom Corporation.
Second.
Okay, call for a vote on the claims on the ARPA form.
Tippit, aye.
Team and I.
Bull's eye.
Linda.
It'll be quick.
So I wanted to update you guys that the DOT is coming out with a new operating system. We operate on ARTS now, which is 20 years old, which does our driver's license and motor vehicle. So we are going to MVD 360, but it's going to be staggered. Coming January, we get to be the state's going to let the county stations be on their scheduling system. So we won't have to have our own appointment schedule system for our driver's license station. We're gonna be part of the DOT, so when they pull up the DOT's website, it'll show the county stations and the state stations. So they'll be able to schedule their written tests, they'll be able to schedule their drive exams on there, which are premium right now in the state, and just the appointments. It'll just make it it'll be a more smoother transition, because all the counties around us are still appointment only, so we're gonna stay with the appointment schedule because it works. It keeps it more controlled chaos in our area versus the mass chaos we used to have before, where everybody was lined up in the hall, security was trying to help us get everybody in and out. And last year, so I think with driver's license, that's gonna help a lot. Last year, we issued 67, the licenses we got credited for were almost 6,600 licenses for the year that we got credit for. That doesn't include all the testing that we've done, all the people that have come in, that we could issue, or ones we had to issue that we didn't get paid for. So I really think this system will be good for that. And we've collected last year $19,250 in out-of-county fees. That's been nice, because as we know, driver's license does not make money, it's just a service the county's providing. for people. And I just wanted to talk to you guys in case you get any complaints about drive exams, because drive exams are a premium right now to try and get one within the state. Because the state went to parent-taught driver's ed, which is a great program for the people that can't afford driver's ed, because driver's ed programs are $400 to send your kid to learn how to drive. But what it's caused is when the kids finish the parent-taught driver's ed, they have to do a drive exam with the drive examiners at the state, county levels. So it's put, a lot of kids didn't get their school licenses before they went to school this year, because not just here, but other counties, we've been scheduled out 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time, so. But other than that,
How many do you do a day on the juvenile?
30 to 40 that we issue. That doesn't include the ones that have been taking the test, coming in and doing testing, because we do a lot of testing on the computers, the commercial testing. We have people come from all over just trying to get in places. And that doesn't include all the people we see that we issue handicap hang tags to and so forth. So with this new system, I was gonna note, I forgot, MVD scheduling is gonna go into place in January. Then January of 27 is when the new driver's license system will go into place. And then 18 months later will be when they do motor vehicles. So it's staggered over the next 2-3 years. So that's it.
So it'll be more of a headache on you guys than the 27, right?
Well, the appointments, it's still gonna be appointment. I mean,
Going back when they had driver's ed,
well, we're
You
already
didn't have-
doing the driver's ed.
I know it, but back when they had that and they got their certificate, they didn't have to drive then, did they? They waited until their birthday and you flopped it down and then was,
Well, it used to be a drive date, so they may have passed driver's ed with flying colors, but if their birthday landed on a certain drive, had like a 6 or whatever, they might have to drive. We don't do that anymore. So if they do a driver's ed program and they pass, then if they pass at a certain level, the instructor doesn't make them do a drive. There's still some kids that do the program and still have to drive because they didn't get a high enough grade, or they thought they needed to do a drive exam and just not let them be on the road yet.
okay.
So, the parent taught's been, over the last 4 years, has increased every year. We do 8 to 10 drives a week, because we do them on one day, which I contacted the surrounding counties, other than the DOT station. We do as many, if not more, than they do. They might do like 2 one day, 2 the next, and to me, that is too chaotic. We like to get them done all in one day.
You just have one day a week that you do the drive?
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
And Erin went like 4 or 5 weeks in a row where she didn't even take her lunch. She tried to get extra drives in, and so I let her do that. I give her credit for that. She was trying and to get more people in, but it's starting to settle down a little bit. Probably won't be caught up till October, but we're trying.
Okay.
So anyway,
Thank you.
thanks.
Thank you.
Also, it's Ron too. Thank you.
We've got 2 timed items, so they ain't quite timed yet, so, how about reports?
I don't have anything. We got our Heartland stuff coming up on Thursday. It's in Toledo
Yes?
instead of, is it the same, that's
Okay, it's on the west end of town.
where we were last week. That's where I go from there. The same building?
Yeah, no, not the DOT, or not the, not
Just down the
secondary
road.
roads.
Oh, okay.
It's not at the secondary road one. It's, you'll have to get off on 30 on 63 and go north to the 4-way stop. You've got Hardy's in the corner there.
Okay, I know where it's
And go
at.
left.
That's right,
Come
okay.
down the road here, about a block and a half, 2 blocks.
Okay.
South side road.
Sounds like, all right.
Yep.
We're not gonna be out at the Otter Creek?
No,
It's
no.
in town again, okay.
Yep. Okay,
That starts at what,
30,
9:30?
yes.
And, 'cause I gotta leave at 1:45.
That's fine.
I already told Judy.
Okay, that's
Not
fine.
to the 1:45.
Usually have your meetings over noon hour,
Right.
so you'll have no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Got anything, Ron?
I do not. Week before, yes.
Okay.
I already put those in.
All right, a couple things I can touch on. Friday, I attended the Bloomsbury 30th anniversary of the corn maze. That was quite nice. Really impressed how they have built the farm scene in, you know, so the kids from Cedar Rapids or town or wherever can come out to the country and see farm life. One thing I had an email about, and I'm gonna talk to them later on, our young lady Meredith, that's got Sarah's room right now, that's on here on Tuesday. She wants me to meet with the deputy director, Cassandra Collins, and also Stephanie Boomsburg from ASAC. I really don't know what they wanna do, but they would like to have a room for themselves here at the service center. So it was just in an email on Friday, so I will meet with them to see what they want, what they're thinking about. And then the other thing that I wanted to touch on was mainly to you, Ron. The furnace, ever since I've been a supervisor, I know when they built the jail, they went to that heat pump, I call it.
Yeah. Geothermal.
Yes, yes. Well, that building is not cost efficient, in my opinion. Now, is there ductwork? There's gotta be ductwork in the building, ain't there?
Yes.
So could a guy actually put forced air furnace, like natural gas and central air? Is that a possibility? Is that room big enough to put?
Oh, yeah, yeah, there's a lot of room in there. You probably have to put the units on the roof,
Okay,
because there's one or two up there now.
okay,
It's a Mitsubishi system. Many years ago, well, probably 8 or 9 at this point, we had Alliant Energy come in and do an energy audit. And they claimed for every dollar we spent on heating and cooling, it saved 3. I never believed that.
Based on the system?
Based on the system, because of the geothermal. I had Jake Robbie come up, hoping that they would be able to take over the work of it and service it, and Jake said he knew he had somebody who could do the work and who could operate the system, but he could not buy any parts because he was not a Mitsubishi dealer. So now I believe they have Young's Plumbing and Heating. It used to be done with, they were out of Des Moines. Train. Now Young's Plumbing and Heating out of Waterloo comes and looks after it. So I think maybe if we had Robbie's or somebody come in and, Edwards, and say, here's what we're thinking, and give us a bid. Like the air conditioning units, and the heat units in there, there's like 28 of them. They're all over the building, they're up in the ceilings. So there's, yes, there's ductwork, but like on the office side, a furnace to run, or maybe you split it off into, no, there's not ductwork for that. The jail, there's units back there in the area behind the cells, and there's multiple.
Are the pumps going bad up for this, for the, what's?
no, it's just electricity, that's, ever since I've been a supervisor, to me, that is,
That building burns a lot of power.
I was gonna say $8,000 on the electricity.
well,
It'll be-
it's 9,000, 9,600, I think, this time.
Probably.
Now, granted, it's been hot,
Yeah,
but I mean, that's a lot of juice. I know
5,000?
dairies that don't even have electricity bill that much,
yeah.
and they milk 250 cows.
4,500, 5,000 is a low month. That's on the low end, and then it goes up from there.
All right, I just wanted to throw questions on that, all right.
Yeah.
Barbara,
Yep.
Matt.
There we go.
Thanks.
I'll print it, mine, buddy.
Ryan and Jennifer Rozek are seeking approval to change the use of approximately 1 acre of land to allow for the addition of an accessory dwelling. The property is located about 6 miles east of Benton and 3 miles south of Urbana, and that's within section 16 of Benton Township. And this proposal concerns a 4.1 acre parcel, which is owned by the applicants. In October of 2023, the applicants received approval from the board to construct a single-family residence on this parcel, and they now are wishing to convert the existing garage into an accessory dwelling unit. And this proposed location has a corn stability rating of 70, which is considered high-quality farmland. However, the parcel hasn't been used for agricultural production since the mid-1980s, when it was separated from the larger farm. And due to its size and topography, the land is not well suited for farming. Access to the property will continue via the existing driveway, which was reviewed and approved by Randy Sherwood from Secondary Roads in 2023. And the property is accessed from 58th Street Drive, a paved county road, which has an average daily traffic count of 230 vehicles. The accessory dwelling will require a new septic system, and a permit has been issued for a new private water well on the property, which will serve both dwellings, but that has not yet been installed. The surrounding area includes timber and agricultural fields to the north. To the east and west are other single-family dwellings, and while to the south there's another single-family dwelling accompanied by a small agricultural field. 6 notification letters were sent out to adjacent property owners, and legal notices were published in the official newspapers. And our office did not receive any public comments on the request. Although the site lies within an area with a relatively high CSR, it is part of a timbered section that has not been farmed since the county's land use ordinance was enacted. As such, the proposed accessory dwelling is not expected to negatively impact surrounding agricultural operations.
So Matt,
Yep.
clarify for me, I'm a little bit confused. When they built the garage, now they wanna convert the garage into living quarters?
So the garage was existing, yeah, so both that garage they want to convert and that other existing garage, those were both there prior to them purchasing the property.
Okay,
And so now I think they would like to, I think they've referenced our in-laws to stay there in that garage that they want to convert.
okay.
So that's the square piece here?
Yeah, so that's the one that they would like to, convert there, yep. And then that is the dwelling that they're gonna be, they've, gonna be starting groundwork on that here.
This is the one they live in now?
Nope, that's just a detached garage that's separate
Oh,
there.
okay.
They live, I think, in, New Hall now.
New one.
Oh, they don't reside on the property?
Yeah.
No, not yet,
Okay.
yet, once they get the house built, they will be.
Very good, thank you.
So Barb, will they have to come back in and for the house when they wanna build that, or,
That was approved in
That was already
2023.
approved, we approved that one already.
okay, how long's that permit good for then?
Well, they did, an
They
improvement
started
down there.
improvements, yeah, yep.
Improvement, so we won't take it away from them,
Okay, okay, good,
so they're ready to go.
okay, good stuff. I have no problem.
see nothing.
Looks like a lot of trees have grown up there anyway.
I would make a motion to approve the land use change for Ryan and Jennifer Rozak. Do we need the description of the property?
I will second the motion.
All right, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Bull's eye.
Okay, thank you.
Kobe, you guys have a great day.
Thanks.
All right, you got about 38 minutes to kill.
There's one more action item right there. It's to determine how we want to pay that bill for job posting. Who do we want to, which budget do we want to come out of it, who do we want to pay it? And that's for the position for, it was for sanitation. And that's just the legal notification that's going out to the newspaper.
Do not know how that's been done in the past. It would seem appropriate that it should come out of that department somewhere.
So that's what it's for.
They have a line item for that sort of thing.
Thanks, John. Of course.
Is it just one, or is it multiple?
No, it's $1,215.
Yeah. All for newspapers.
How about I propose half of it out of the supervisor's budget and the other half out of land use, out of their budget.
I would say the minimum 50% on it,
I'm okay with that plan.
So I'll make it a motion then,
And I'll second it.
50-50.
Sure.
Okay, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye.
yeah.
Cutter, John?
Got it.
You doing that for that one?
Yeah, I think you did, right?
Yep. In a premonition.
I knew I scribbled on it when he sent it over. I thought, well, we gotta pay it. I don't know where from.
All right. Still got 5 minutes. I got the gas line, the first bill, which was $43,631 for what they've done so far. There's a guy out there, you know, all the time while they're digging, watch them dig, and then he sends me and Myron weekly reports, which you got to look at the reports, I'll let you look at them. So, and I'll shut up right now, 'cause How about, public comments? Anything nothing?
I was just curious, before you go into, I know you're gonna wind up going into closed session. Is this pertaining to, in addition to the Jennifer Zarodnik case, or is this something different?
I can't really comment on that, just because like that's why we're going into closed sessions, because the potential for
Well, is it a
potential or imminent
Is it a
litigation.
former or current employee? Can you tell me that? I mean, I don't want names, I don't need names, but,
I can't even say to that matter, but it has nothing to do with like employment stuff.
and it doesn't have anything to do with the Jennifer Zarodnik, so this is in addition to that.
This is just like something where like if there's something on the rise or there's something that's happening, it's just something where we just inform and tell them what to watch out for, and it's essentially to maintain the confidentiality of lawyer-client privilege. So
Did somebody file a complaint?
I can't even go that far. I can't.
Okay. Well, if something does get filed, we'll see it.
Yep, yep, that is public information.
That's how that works, yeah.
I don't have anything.
Quiet?
I just came down to hang out for a little while, then I'll ride back home.
You like our smiling faces, Dave?
What's that?
You like our smiling faces?
Absolutely. I like the calmness of this meeting. Everybody gets along, not a big deal. Very pleasant.
You got any plans to ride your bike up to the, into Wisconsin here coming up?
What's going on in Wisconsin?
Foliage. It's supposed to be some of the best fall foliage we've had in years.
You know, I just ride every day because I like to. I don't need to look at anything. No, I'm not gonna ride up into there. I usually have too much to do to just joyride, but
Yeah.
I try and work it into whatever I'm doing.
Byron's not coming into his, no, he's not. There's a place, southeast of Norway, a gravel road intersects with a dirt road. And there's a stop sign on the dirt road, there's a stop sign on the gravel road, but then it goes around the curve to meet up with the gravel road, there's no stop sign there. It's like, why are we stopping for a dirt road when there's already a stop sign on the dirt road? I think the stop sign should be there instead. I was gonna mention that to Myron.
Okay, that's gotta be east of,
East of Frontier,
yeah,
on that curve,
east of Millers.
yeah.
That stop sign would be listed in ordinance, correct? Each stop intersection has to be listed in the ordinance.
So that'd be
We just
something.
can't, erect a stop sign wherever we want.
It just seems to, I mean, you pull up to the dirt road and have to stop, and then you proceed to where you meet the regular gravel road, there's no stop sign there. Seems like stop sign
That
should
makes
be.
a lot of sense. I'm wondering if it didn't get put in the wrong place.
That's what I wanted to ask Myron about, so, well,
I can look too.
yeah. So does that have to be?
Because I don't know if we have an ordinance, local ordinance,
Okay.
that says anything to stop sign, because I was trying to just calculate in my head really quick, but I'll look, because never had that question before.
Yeah,
So
I didn't know, I just
They
thought, well,
follow the DOT,
I would say that's probably safe, because
What is
like,
cause I know there's a couple things I tried changing in the past, and
and the DOT
It was
just
like-
kinda, yeah, we have a saying that DOT does what the DOT does, and there's really nothing can do. So,
I do have a question. When I came down here last time, we talked about Mount Auburn, and they were having trouble with hiring the police. Did you ever talk with them?
I did briefly.
Because I tried to call him the next day, and Monday was their council meeting. I said, I'll go here the next day to see you guys. And then when I went to call the mayor, he wouldn't answer my phone. So I went, what can I do?
that's it.
Here.
And they signed the
He said
contract.
something.
I went, I'm out. So I don't know.
And they signed the contract.
all the towns are that way, because I had one of the council members of Newhall jump me yesterday at noon, and he was pretty, what can we do about this? I said, well, The only thing you can do is cut your hours back.
See, and that's what I told those guys, I said, just don't require as many, because some of the things, and it was kind of funny, it was almost like double billing. They came out there to, give a subpoena, or whatever it was, they'd already been paid for, the sheriff. And then they went ahead and turned in an hour on to Mount Auburn. And I said, well, this is like double billing, they're just charging you when they
Well,
already
that's
been
actual
paid.
time.
It's actually time, but it was paid for by somebody else, like if you had a notice, that's how it goes in Blackhawk County, cause I used to have to do evictions all the time on my properties. And the whole thing is we paid Blackhawk County to go ahead and serve whatever paperwork it was. So they've already been paid, but when they made it to that little town of Mount Auburn, they wrote down that it took them an hour and a half. Well, it didn't have anything to do with the town or call.
If they're billing contract, that means we're in that town.
So they get to double bill on that.
I see what you're saying.
Gentlemen, we were at time.
Okay, yeah, we got time back.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Let's think about it.
Thank you.
You don't have to think about it.
I see what you're, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, doesn't matter, it's always good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. Can I sneak out that door? Do I have to go by the police again? They always make me nervous.
No,
Okay, the set follow-up question is, what'd you do wrong?
Good start, that take too long. See you, gentlemen.
I'm not afraid.
I would request a system check on that geothermal. We have geothermal at our house. I'm not saying that a general building could be different than a house, but we have secondary heating, which is electric. And so there is ductwork that goes along with that, so we could put a different system in if we wanted to. And then with that, you have to be very careful when you are on your thermostat, because it's a different type of heat. If you want it warmer in your house, you don't jump up more than 2 degrees at a time, or it kicks over to electrical heat, which is